Hi, kids. Okay, let's talk about Laura. Hi, Laura. Okay, 1944 film directed by Otto Preminger, starring the great femme fatale of film noir, Jean Tierney, also starring Dana Andrews, Clifton Webb, Vincent Price, and Judith Anderson, making an appearance again on in another film noir. She was last in Rebecca. Now she's in Laura. She loves those female titled films. So to get into Laura, we first have to get into Otto Preminger because this was somewhat of a troubled production because of Preminger's history. I've mentioned Preminger before. I talked about him slightly in the Psycho video. I talked about him combating with Saul Bass. Preminger would also often get into arguments during production. Um, Sometimes known as Otto the Terrible, and other monikers like that. Very passionate, I believe I said in those other videos. So Preminger is born in Austria-Hungary, what is modern-day Ukraine, I believe. His father was a lawyer, quite a high-profile lawyer, Jewish family. His father was asked to convert in order to take a high profile position, refused to. I believe they moved to Vienna. I think his parents wanted him to become a lawyer, but he was enamored with the stage, wanted to be an actor, got a position tutoring under an actor, director of stage, but was kind of not given much more opportunity. Seen as still needing training. Wasn't very happy about that. This is the shortened, condensed version of the story, by the way. Eventually becomes theater director himself, quite skilled at it, and then gets offered an opportunity to direct films. Preminger, unlike most directors that I've talked about, was not enamored with film. It's pretty early film years, but he just wasn't really that interested, but it was a job, so he took it. Quite successful at that. And then he is lured over to Hollywood by Daryl Zanuck, just starting out his new film production company. So Preminger comes over, works for Zanuck. Zanuck, that hard-headed studio boss producer, liked to have his fingers in things, liked to work on the scripts, write the scripts themselves, and Preminger is directing something that Zanuck wrote the screenplay for. Zanuck's on set, and he thinks that Preminger is deviating from the script and changing his screenplay. They have a disagreement over that. Preminger says he's not. That's what's in the script. Preminger would often memorize the script, and he would confront, somewhat angrily maybe, the actors when they were incorrect. There is some theory put forward to that Preminger's on-set behavior is similar to the theory of John Ford, that he's a little general just to keep everyone in line, to keep production on time and under budget. Preminger was known for keeping his shoots on time and under budget. Not this one, though. So anyways, disagrees with Zanuck and leaves. And he's gone. And I think he goes back to New York to do theater. The war happens. Zanuck is gone away to help with the war efforts. Preminger is lured back while he's away. Same, I think, 20th Century Fox, same studio, to produce and direct. Comes back, directing some films. Zanuck comes back, not too happy about that. So for Laura, Preminger is initially only supposed to be the producer. There was another director in place. And the two of them, Preminger and the director, who is Ruben Mamoulian, Ruben and Otto clashing on a number of factors, the way characters are portrayed and the casting, and many other aspects of the film. There's disagreements. Eventually, the two of them go to Zanuck, and Zanuck actually sides with Preminger. So Preminger is then takes over production, recasts some roles, changes things, changes the photo of Laura that is in the film. And then production, according to Vincent Price, after that. Vincent Price had worked with Preminger before, I believe, on stage and other films. Um, so things go more smoothly at this point. So let's talk about Jean Tierney a little bit. She will come up. This is Noir month, by the way, so I'm doing a bunch of film noirs. So she will definitely be in another film noir, of course, at least one. So she came from an affluent family. Her father kind of gave her whatever she wanted, pushed her for success. She was a Broadway star, I think, at the age of 19. And then, of course, Zanuck, always one of those producers looking for his next hot starlet. Spots her, tries to make her his star at Fox. She kind of is, but she's got some battles with depression. At one point, she leaves Hollywood and just retreats for a little while. Anyways, Laura, 1944, Preminger directed film noir. Check it out. Thanks for watching this. Like, subscribe, tell your friend Laura. Bye.